Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of your favorite podcast, In the Stable. I'm your host, Austin George, accompanied by your other host, Emilio Sanchez.
And our special guest today is Mr. Jax Marshall.
Hello.
He's enjoying himself a little bit of jambalaya. Love to see it. He's enjoying himself a little bit of jambalaya, the little southern boy that he is.
It's lunchtime here, so we're gonna be eating and talking, and we got a few things to talk about today with Jax here. First, we're gonna ask him about Houston. So you got that commitment out of the way early, and how do you feel about being able to play at the next level?
I'm excited. I'm thankful for my opportunities, and I'm pumped for the next 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love to hear it.
That's what we like to hear.
What was that process like, just talking to Houston?
It was cool. It was very stressful at sometimes, but it was very exciting. Knowing that I had the opportunity to even play at the next level, which a lot of people do not get. So it was honestly a blessing from God and from others that I got the opportunity.
Always got to bring the big man into it. I love it. Love to hear that, Jaxie. So, how do you feel about the baseball team this year? MCA, we only lost one senior last year, so we're pretty stacked this year. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the baseball team's going to be pretty good this year. I think we'll be even better next year, just because we're so young this year. Knowing we only have 5 or 6 upperclassmen. But I think this year we'll hopefully we can win some good games. We have a tough schedule, so maybe we can prove some people wrong.
Right. I love to hear.
Do you think there's a shot at state this year, Jax? Or?
I feel like I have to say yes, but I actually do think that we have a shot. We just have to play good in the right situations and get better as the year goes by.
Right. This team's very experienced. I'm excited to see what comes from these Mustangs. So, secondly, Jax, how do you feel about the basketball team this year?
And former basketball star yourself, how do you feel about it?
You're still wearing the basketball drip and not even playing. What's that about, huh?
I just
It's a comfy jacket.
yeah, it's a very comfy jacket.
Yeah, it's a comfy jacket.
Expensive too.
No, it makes sense.
I think the basketball team's going to do good. They're obviously not the same as last year, but hopefully Noah and Bobby can carry them pretty hard. And Nate, the only returners from last year on varsity. So I think they'll do pretty good.
Right. We actually have Noah Wheeler in the studio right now. Studio audience. He's here. He's clapping for us whenever we need to clap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Wiz. Thanks, Wiz. That's what we like to hear. So, lastly, I guess we should, since this is, the second podcast since the football season's over, we can touch on that just real quick. Overall, we were 2-9 on the year.
Side note, Jax's gumbo is very good. Very good gumbo. Or jambalaya, sorry. Not
Jambalaya.
My bad. Very good jambalaya.
Still a very young football team. Next year we should be able to pick some things up. And I've heard a rumor that Jax Marshall might be touching the field next year.
That rumor is yet to be decided.
Oh, okay.
That's yet to be decided. I mean, I do agree the team is very young. Good group of guys. They'll get their first kind of full year underneath Coach Dan Whitsett, who tried implementing a very high-level offense in a very short amount of time, and I think that did weigh in on the guys. But they fought through that adversity, along with a lot of different things that were going on through the year. But I think they'll pick it up next year for sure. They'll get used to it, and that team is so close to one another. You know, they're a good group of guys. So I think they'll find their rhythm sometime in the next couple months or years.
All right, so now we're gonna get into our hot takes. We have a few hot takes here today, and first of all, we're going to shout out Mr. Roller for letting us use his classroom to record this.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get right into my first hot take. And my first hot take is Miss Crespi is the hardest working teacher at MCA. How would you feel about that? How would you feel with that, boys?
Hardest working teacher, or the best teacher?
Hardest working. Every day. We had a packet every day.
Every day you got. Oh, I did have Miss Crespi.
And that might be part of the reason why I'm not taking that class this year.
See, I had Miss Crespi her first year here, and we were in those little portables, you know, down by the business office. The room opposite to where Miss is it Ogreski? No.
Yeah.
Ogletree. No.
No, Oberdeek.
Something like that. Something like that. Okay. Thank you for our in-house studio audience for the correction. So I was in the room opposite to that with Miss Crespi, and let me tell you, kindest soul I've ever met. Just comes to work every
We love
day.
Miss Crespi. She's a great hard worker too.
Yeah.
Pack it every single day. I love it. Educate the kids. But that could be the reason why I'm not taking that class this year. I will say.
That's a great Spanish class, though.
Spanish isn't for me. It's not about the teacher, not about the classes. It's just Spanish is not for me, and I'm still going to give Miss Crespi her props with being the hardest working teacher at MCA. So Jax, you want to take your hot take here?
Yeah, I wrote down a hot take, but I think I have a different one.
Okay.
So my hot take is that the Houston Cougars basketball team is going to win a national championship this year.
That's a bold statement.
Okay. I mean, that's very, very believable, very doable for them. They're the 3 seed right now. Three, ranked number 3, and got a big win last night.
Oral Roberts.
Blew him out of the water. That could be a natty contender too.
30 piece.
Yeah,
Okay.
love to see it.
We love that. It's a great hot take. You want to say your other one too, or?
So I'd say my other hot take is that the baseball team will be 4A state champions next year.
Next year, okay.
Next year? All right.
Next year.
I like it.
All right.
I think next year is our biggest shot at state.
Love that.
Ever since our freshman year, when we went to semifinals, so
Yeah.
we've been rebuilding it back up, and I think we're ready to. This Mustang baseball team is ready to take on whatever
Austin, why are you
comes at 'em.
saying we? Are you playing baseball?
No, we as in the Mustang family.
Okay.
So you're not playing baseball this year?
Breaking news: Austin George is not going to be playing baseball this year. All right, so then, do you have a hot take you want to?
Oh yeah, my hot take. Very here at the same Barstool podcast. Between the two of us, me and Austin, I think we'll both agree with this hot take. Hot take: Oklahoma State wins Bedlam and Norman this weekend.
I love it. It's a great hot take.
That's the hot take.
I'm all for it. I got my sister and a lot of friends up there in Stillwater, and I see them taking it home. OU is looking terrible.
Cowboys by 1,000,000. Give it to me. Go Pokes.
Go Pokes, baby. All right, so then we'll get in here to our top 3 of the day. And today, since we got big H-Man, Big Houston in the house, we're going to go top 3 red things. And I guess I will start us off.
Go for it.
We're going to go 1 spot all around the table, and then 2 spots, and then 3 spots, which you can go top 3 here. My 1 spot, controversial. Some people might not like this because it's a given. I'm going the apple in the 1 spot.
I think that's the most
It's okay.
universal.
That's okay.
Right thing.
That's okay.
Right.
That's okay. I'm gonna take a bit of a random one at the 1. A little bit of a sleeper here. Give me Clifford, the big red dog.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. You could pull that one out. Okay, you can't even like search that up on Google.
No.
Okay, that's straight out the brain. I love that.
For my other 2 unpatriotic humans in this room, I'm gonna go in my 1 spot, the red on the American flag.
Right? And if you're so patriotic, what does the red represent on the American flag?
The blood that is shed for our country.
Right.
Love that.
Veterans Day just passed. I like the pick. It goes with the theme going on here in this country.
Exactly.
All right, I love it. So my 2 spot, I'm gonna go with Mars.
What?
It's the big red planet. It's slept on. It's out of this world.
Well, I think it's slept on because
That
it's
pick-
a lot more orange.
No, it is red. You
Are you
look
talking
it
about the
up.
red dot
Red.
or the actual planet itself?
The planet.
Okay.
The Mars planet is red. And that's my number 2 spot.
I'm gonna go with another character from a classic children's. I guess this one's a TV show.
Oh boy.
Give me the tomato from VeggieTales.
That's brutal.
Give me the tomato from VeggieTales. Give me Bob from VeggieTales.
Wow.
Studio audience is
Studio
really
audience.
coming in clutch here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I'd give it 2 out of 10.
In the top 3? In the top 3, that's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. You got your number 2 ready?
Yeah,
to go?
I got my number 2. My number 2, I'm gonna have to go the red for the Houston Cougars.
Love that.
Okay.
Houston Cougars mascot.
All right.
Shout out Sasha.
How's that make you feel,
Mascot.
Cougs? Number 2 spot, not even number 1. How do we feel, Cougs? All right. My number 3 spot here, coming in 3rd because, I mean, it's not really seen as. It's coming in 3 because I like it there. I like it at 3. I'm gonna go with the red velvet cake. Red velvet cake, the best cake flavor out there. Hot take on top of the top 3.
Incorrect.
Best cake flavor out there.
Best
Red
cake
velvet.
flavor out there right now. Go, Emilio.
Oh, I'm gonna just go with the classic vanilla. I'm gonna just
Carrot cake.
Okay, wow.
Carrot cake.
Okay.
Carrot cake.
Alright, okay.
Carrot cake is great, but it is a sleeper too. I like that it's
Vanessa?
underrated.
Savannah. Savannah, what is your favorite cake flavor? Red velvet.
Red velvet. Yes, Savannah. We're on the same page here.
Okay, my last pick. It's very simple. Give me that red Solo cup.
Oh, I like
You
it.
fill me up.
Well, now I have to think of one.
Let's have a party.
Oh, gosh.
Jamar here with the
For my 3rd spot,
3 spots.
this isn't on the list. I'm gonna go the best candy ever to be made.
Oh no, you're gonna go there.
Hot tamales.
Oh come on! Ever?
Hot tamales.
To ever be made? Ever be made?
in like hot cocoa, I thought.
That's ridiculous.
Hot tamales are the best flavor and best candy that was made.
I don't know.
Okay. You know, tamales are a big thing on the show, I guess.
I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one.
Then go ahead and go favorite candy.
Okay, favorite candy. I'll go at it right now, and I'm keeping it classic with the Reese's.
Oh, it's terrible. Give me Skittles.
Hot tamales.
Hot tamales. Wow.
tamales.
That still baffles me to this day. So we're gonna go here. Lifetime over unders. We've got a couple here. We got some for the group and some for individuals here. So we're gonna start easy. We got some table pushers over here. We're gonna start here with the over under 1,234 and a half I love yous. Includes love you twos.
Does it include love you? Like, oh, love you? Or no? Or does that have to be I love you?
Actually, we're gonna go not includes love you too. I think that line's a little low if it includes it. So we're just gonna go I love you.
Okay.
Over. Easily the over. Tell my parents I love them when I walk out the door every single day.
Wow.
Easily the over.
Big lover boy. He's also cuffed up, so who knows how many he's saying under.
Oh no.
Who knows how many he's actually saying. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna take the over too. I feel like I feel like I say it.
Bad over under.
I'm not sure. But I'll take
up,
the
Andrew?
over.
You don't have salt.
No salt on me. No salt on me.
We got Andrew,
Andrew needs
big
salt.
studio audience guy, asking for some salt.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew.
Sorry, Andrew. No salt today.
All right. I'm gonna go under.
What?
I am, and that might baffle some people, but I'm here to say
How many days have you been alive?
I'm not gonna calculate that
Over
right now.
1,000.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that you don't say I love you every single day to someone, whether it's a joke, whether it's serious.
No, listen. Here's my way of looking at it. Just work with me here.
I'll hear you out.
I don't like to wear out the words I love you. I think they're very powerful.
But if it's like I love you,
And
like
I'm
a
not
joke.
I'm not cuffed up like you guys
Or
want
like,
to.
or what if it's like like Noah, I love that man. What if it's like,
No,
oh,
it has
I love
to
that
be an
guy.
I love you.
Okay.
And I'm going under.
I still think that's a terrible.
I like to keep the power in the words. I like to I like to keep it. We got a little soundboard here. We're still working on the technical difficulties of this podcast, but I think this one is a lot better than the shaky one on the bus. So, all right. So we're gonna go second over under here. This is for Jamar, Jax Marshall. We're gonna go 25,467 and a half swings of a baseball bat for you.
Over.
Yeah.
In my lifetime right now, or
Yeah. Just
overall?
Right
in your
now.
life. In your life.
Right now.
Like up to this
Up to
second
this
right
point.
here.
It's got to be over.
It's a good line.
That's a good line.
You've been playing every summer.
For
how long?
Since I was
We got to think about the
4.
batting cages. The time. I mean.
Yeah.
With the boys in the bed.
All right. So normal day of the batting cages. How many swings do you get?
I don't know. I mean,
500.
no. 100 to 200, maybe.
Okay. So 200. You've probably been about. No, let's not think about it. You tell me right now. Over under go.
25,000's a lot.
2,500 though. Is 2,500?
25,000.
Oh no, under.
I know.
It's a
Hey,
lot
it's
of
not. It's not for you, buddy.
It's a lot of swing.
I know it's under for you.
It's gotta be better.
I'm gonna have to go the over.
Okay.
I think the over.
All right. I mean, that's
like even
realistic.
Like even if I grab this bat right here in Mr. Roller's room and I swing it 10 times.
Yeah, but you're
Like,
not.
just stuff
You're
like
not
that.
swinging it 25,000 times.
Well, that adds to the 17 years that I've been alive.
Okay. All right. I can see it.
Right on my point.
All right. Here's for Emilio here. We've got 18,903.5 kicks, football or soccer. So big football kicker, also big soccer guy. What are we feeling?
What is it, 18,000?
18,903.5.
The thing is, it wouldn't be that many football kicks. Because when you kick football, it's very different because you're putting so much power into it. So it's not as many football ones.
sports science. Just answer that.
I'll probably say under. Is it Scott Van Pelt that does sports science?
No, he just does.
I also just wanted to say something.
I thought he'd be a kicker.
He thought he
You gotta call me out on that.
Why does Scott Van Pelt look like?
You said over or
Dan
under? I'm
Whitsett?
sorry, I wasn't listening.
I
You
think I said over.
put me to sleep.
I'm sorry.
1 second. I gotta find the.
Come on. Wait,
It's a snore, folks. Cause I'm asleep right now because I was boring.
I'm sorry.
They said the over or under.
Over.
Over. Okay. So now we got the over under 898.5.
8,000.
8,000.
8,000. Good.
We can read.
8,098.
8,098.5.
Yeah.
Let's goes.
Let's goes.
And
We're talking.
I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna say over by 1 million, all in a 6-month period. Last year's basketball team.
So many let's go.
Shout out Adam Gertis, Nate McMahon, and Bobby McWard, and Noah Wheeler for I can't tell you how many times we said let's go on the bench because the 3 that didn't play, me, Adam, and Nate, we said let's go probably about 1,000 times a game.
Was that the key word or?
That was the words where we didn't get yelled at on the bench.
Okay, was it a thing though? Was it like, did y'all know y'all were saying let's go, or was it just like
Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
Like kind of as a joke, but
Okay.
kind of serious, kind of just for the awkwardness.
Right.
When Coach Wheeler would give me the stare.
So I'll go second here. I'm going over for sure. I went through a phase, probably like 5 years ago, where it was everything. It was inspired by those Dude Perfect guys. Let's go after everything.
Oh my!
Anytime I do anything, let's go, let's go, let's go. And now, in this stage of my life, it's back, baby.
Dude Perfect.
We PR on a little bench. Let's go. Anything, bro. It's let's go
Bro.
to the max, and I'm over by 1 million too.
I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit of an under guy when it comes
Yeah.
to the let's goes.
Okay.
I'm not a big let's go. I do love the energy whenever Preston Reeves yells it. Right. In the weight room.
Shout out P. Riz.
Yeah. Shout out P. Riz. He does give a very good. He does give a very good let's go, and so I'm personally under, but I love the energy that it brings.
I like it.
All right. Well, that just might wrap it up for this podcast. Next week, we're getting someone on this podcast that you guys all know and love. All of our socials will be in the description down below. Drop a sub to keep up with everything going on at MCA. And it's, as I said before, it's a great podcast to throw on your way to school. Perfect length, and it'll bring a smile to your face. And you'll probably learn something new from this, just to say the least.
Absolutely.
Jax, you got anything else to say to the pod?
I don't. Go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs. Emilio?
Yep. One last time. Go Mustang. Go Pokes. Let's go.